challenges, but Chelsea are out of the competition already, and they've got a brilliant record in it. Twice winners, twice runners-up, but unfortunately for the London club, they bowed out after match day 5. Their game against Lille yesterday was completely irrelevant, one that they didn't manage to win in the end. Liverpool are through as group winners, but that was late as well. They got the better of Salzburg in an extraordinary come-from-behind 3-2 success in Austria yesterday afternoon. Derby, the domestic title holders from last campaign, have managed to come through the domestic champions path as well, so that's looking good. But there is an asterisk alongside the name of Manchester City and Tottenham. This is Doyle breaking forward for City. Perfectly timed challenge to win it back. Brilliantly done by Vrancic. City managed to win it back. Let's see what Rodgers can do. The City number 7, signed from West Brom. Some encouragement from the supporters, and there's quite a few of Dinamo Zagreb fans that have turned out to watch their junior side. Igor Juricevic is the coach of Dinamo, former player with Dinamo Zagreb, actually left to play for Real Madrid in the early 90s. Also played in France and Japan, a Croatian under-21 international in his day. Came back to coach Dinamo back in the summer of 2017, and very much involved in not just the under-19 side, but also the second team, which does play in the league pyramid in Croatia in the second division. And a lot of these players have performed in that league. It gives them vital experience when they come up against senior players, older players. City come forward though with confidence. And Doyle has the ball at his feet at the moment. Looks to just slide it through for Pozzo. Can he pull it back? Big chance here for City. Won't be taken, will it? No. Cleared away. Josipovic, the keeper, doing just enough. Well, the surface not doing either team any favours on that occasion. The ball just seemed to stick in the 6-yard box. It was Pozzo that got forward. Twasey called for it. Eventually dug it out and got the shot in. Encouraging signs nonetheless for Manchester City. Vrancic will clear away. This is Šipoš. Live wire start. Paul Harsley looks on. Took over from Gareth Taylor. In City in the summer of 2018. Former player with the likes of Scunthorpe and Halifax, Northampton in his day, amongst others. Was a Barnsley caretaker manager last year before joining Manchester City. Here come Dinamo once again. Lagia looks to get the shot away, and eventually Bazuno will deny. Radonia operating over on that right-hand side. It's a first start of the campaign for Vedad Radonia in this competition, but he did play extensively in the tournament last year. Made his debut against Villarreal in the first round, first leg back in October of 2018. Managed to make it through those early rounds. Has played for the second team this season, a Bosnian under-19 international. Played in the recent round of European qualifiers against England. England managed to win 4-1. Tommy Doyle took part in that particular fixture, so comes up against someone that he's already played against for club and country this season. Interesting to see how that City centre-back pairing get on as Pozzo just turns away from his man. Such a skillful player with a ball at his feet. Now then, City have got options here, left and right. You can see that Dionku wanted it over on the right-hand side. This is Pozzo. Now it's with Doyle. Šipoš closes in. Dinamo just need that draw. Long towards that left-hand side, but that's comfortable for Josipovic. Jaden Braaf operating over on that left-hand side. The Netherlands under-17 international, played in the World Cup at that level in the autumn. The Dutch were knocked out at the semi-final stage by Mexico. Braaf has got a couple of goals against Paraguay in the quarter-final win, a 4-1 success. Back come Dinamo. Cut out by Amankwa. And just out of play. It's unlucky. Came through the domestic champions path last season. They're in the Champions League path this time around, obviously, because we're in a group game. Dinamo easily came through the first 2 rounds before beating Lokomotiv Moscow in the playoff round. Then Liverpool in the round of 16 on penalties before going out to Chelsea away from home in the last stage. Previous time they've been involved in the group stages, both 16-17 and 15-16, they were bottom of Group H in 16-17 behind Sevilla, Juventus and Lyon, just 2 wins from 6. So 3 points up top spot as Marin looks to wriggle through. This is Dionku. And in the previous year, they were Group F winners ahead of Arsenal, Olympiacos and Bayern Munich. They then lost 3-0 away from home to a very good Anderlecht side in the last 16. Record against English sides not too bad. Played 5-1, 2 lost 2, drawn 1. Includes the penalties as wins and defeats. And obviously will draw some sort of experience and inspiration maybe from that 2-2 draw between these 2 sides earlier this campaign. Dionku. This is a Manquat over on the left-hand side. Has made a run towards the centre line, but it's played back. Well, after those early skirmishes at both ends, it's slowed down just a little. That might suit Dinamo, if anybody. Siposh, Madin. This is McDonald's. It's an awkward touch and it's just got enough pace for Bazzuno. Ogbeta. Back towards Amanquat. Just a second UEFA Youth League appearance for Yeboah Amanquat. Made his debut in the 3-1 away win against Shakhtar back in September. It's a decent looking ball towards Twasey if he can get him round the back. Well, was that a back pass? Well, you don't see them penalised that often. An awful lot of the time the referees seem to let it go, certainly when it's not meant. Just have a look at this. What part of the anatomy did he use? Well, it was the knee in the end. I thought that was outlawed as well. Crossfield ball from Gvardiol, and Dinamo are on the move on the right-hand side. Ravoy runs into a Manquat who comes across well. This is Doyle. Now it's with Pozzo. Fourth season now in the UEFA Youth League squad for Ika Pozzo. He's 19 years old. He was on the bench in the 16-17 campaign. 14th appearance in total, 5 this season. Regular for the PL2 side as well, and on the bench for Football League Trophy action this season. Manchester City, who have managed to make it through to the 3rd round of that particular competition. They'll take on Scunthorpe in January, having beaten Shrewsbury on penalties, coming through a group that also involved Bolton, Rochdale and Bradford. And the academy coaches will tell you in England what a valuable competition that is turning out to be. It's divided opinion a little bit the way that the academy sides have come in to the Football League Trophy. Some lower league chairmen don't particularly like it, but even so, from an academy point of view, again, it's getting good experience into the young legs of the players against experienced performers of League 1 and League 2 level, 3rd and 4th tier in England. Doyle to whip it back, McDonald to take a touch. City enjoying some possession, but no real penetration at the moment. This is Alpha Dionku, Senegalese under-20 international, who played at the World Cup at that level last summer, knocked out in the quarter-final stage by South Korea, part of the FA Youth Cup side that lost to Liverpool on penalties in the final last season. City haven't played their FA Youth Cup third round tie just yet. They'll take on Swansea on the 19th of December. The holders